What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Corpse Party Book of Shadows. In the last episode, depending on how you want to define last episode, but we finished up Chapter 6, and in the interim, we finished up all of the alternate chapter endings. Take a look at this. It took a long time, actually, both, in real time and in far as, uploading the videos goes, but we have done all of the endings up to Chapter 7, so that we really have all of the context, all of the experience up until this point, and we can go into this last chapter knowing that, well, we're going in with everything we can. So, that's pretty exciting. Thank you guys for being so patient, between the end of Chapter 6 and the beginning of this chapter, I got bogged down by all of the alternate ending chapters, which at times take 2 hours to record and go through guides and everything to get all of them, and then to edit and upload, and then of course, the end of the NCPL, with playoffs and finals, and then of course an exam, and then the beginning of Ultra Despair Girls. Got caught up in all of that, so sorry for the delay with getting back to, the bread and butter of Corpse Party, but here we are. I hope you guys didn't wait too long. I hope you guys weren't too frustrated with me, and I hope you guys are ready for Chapter 7, the final chapter called Tooth. I wonder what's going on with this one. Byakudan Senior High School, Student Council Room, 4:30 p.m. Hey, Mr. President, don't forget about tomorrow. We got Kurosaki and Mitsuki. Or no, not Kurosaki. Faye will be mad at me for that. But no, we got Fukuroi. What's tomorrow? We've seen a lot of them this game. Please tell me I can kick you. Uh-oh. Absolutely not. So what's happening tomorrow? Their, what's it called? Their rooms look pretty bland in my opinion, but hey, no violence in the student council room. We've been over this. It's your own fault for forgetting. Yikes. That hardly sounds like a kick sound effect, to be honest, but... Oh, stop please! If I've forgotten something important, I sincerely apologize, so just tell me what it is already. Use your words, not your feet. Oh my goodness, I love this voice acting. Mitsuki's voice actor is doing a great job with it right here. It's this room. Spring cleaning? I mean, it's full of balls. Is this a storage shed or something? How long has it even been since the sports festival? Oh yeah, that's right. You were asking to schedule a cleaning day. Ow! You completely put it out of your mind, didn't you? I do find myself doing that sometimes, where I completely forget about something, but I anticipate that. So I do write it down in like a notepad somewhere on my computer, or on my desk, or something like that. No, I swear I penciled in somewhere. Your recommendations are important to me and to the student council as a whole. You're a person, not a corporation. Talk like one. Ooh, called out. Fine. Yikes. Fine, I forgot, okay? It's not like I don't have enough on my plate as it is, though. Do you have any idea how much I'm expected to do? Sorry, whoa. Did the game just... Oh, no. I guess that's just... Corpse Party. Corpse Party. Oh, how I forgot how much I love the abrupt endings to the music. Good enough for me. I forgive you. Hope you guys are ready for the silence. What's your problem anyway? Wait, what? Tough love from your trusted clerk. Sometimes you just have to admit your mistakes and move on. Though the manly approach to a presidency has its merits too. I don't know. I would definitely stray away from that sort of manly approach. I mean, like, sometimes you kind of have to, like, cover your bases, I guess, or take, like, a more general, broad, like, kind of sweep things, but really, you should admit your mistakes. Mitsuki. Her voice acting is great. Just make sure you keep at it. Desertion is not an option. Don't think you can run away from your post if the going gets tough. You got that? Yeah, I got it. Oh. I don't know if I've seen them. They don't look familiar at all. You just don't get it, Tomohiro. Minko is my bride, so hands off. Huh? Like heck, I'm not giving her up to the likes of you. Besides, you've got that Nana girl, right? Don't you dare two-time her. What? What? You're so clueless. It only really gets good once you've got at least 3 girls. Everybody knows that. That is... Do not try that. Sounds like you guys are having fun. Is that a game? Huh? Oh my goodness. I guess they're talking about a VN of some sort. Oh, Yamamoto, you want in on this? It's a game where you use a stylist to massage and kiss girls. And you can go out with 3 at once. Nani? What? I'm glad you're enjoying your little romp, but keep it to 1 girl, you lowlifes. Ow. Even in a game, I would stick to that honor. You two remember what tomorrow is, right? Oh, you better remember. Better protect your shins then. What's tomorrow? Here it comes. Oh boy. Get your popcorn ready. I had no idea any of this was going on in the student council room that day. I had other things on my mind, specifically a certain boy. Who are we? So we weren't any of those characters, but we're from Byakudan, it seems. So after school, what's going on? My name is Toko Kirisaki. I'd been waiting for quite some time on whether or not to say anything, but finally I decided to bite the bullet and ask his best friend, Kurosaki. Hey, Kurosaki's back. Oh, I didn't even recognize, of course I should have, but hey, quick question, does Yuya have a girlfriend? No, I'm pretty sure he's single. Why? We get some music back? Nice. Well, I kinda might have my sights set on him, I guess. Love the enthusiasm. Seriously? Wow, that's great news. I'll definitely be rooting for you. Oh, but what? Well, he's not a particularly sociable individual. When you get right down to it, going out with him might not be all that fun for you. But I hear that despite his obvious popularity with the ladies, he's never so much as touched anyone. Interesting. I want to meet this Kirisaki character. Isn't that kind of a bad sign, though? Interesting. Maybe a clean image, maybe like a very selective image, which is arguably better than the opposite, but no, quite the contrary. It gives him a nice clean image. It would be a little strange if, turned everyone down, but oh. This was Kensuke Kurosaki, who'd known Yuya Kizami, aka the boy I liked, pretty much all his life. Wait a minute. I thought we were talking about someone named Kirisaki. Oh, Kirisaki is maybe the friend of Kizami? You do not want to like Kizami, that's for sure. That's a trap. I figured I'd come to him for all the information I needed in my conquest, since he was pretty much guaranteed to know Yuya's dating history. Apparently there isn't one. And so far, things seem to be going really well. I mean, not only did I confirm Yuya wasn't seeing anyone, but I got his best friend's blessing too. And there goes the music. And confirmed that he really wasn't the showy, obnoxious, cool guy type. He's a little bit worse than that, that's for sure. That suited me just fine. Kurosaki, hey!
Wait!
Yikes. What's going on? Kurosaki was understandably rather startled by the extraordinarily agitated female voice that suddenly rang out from behind his head. But that's Hellgirl Mitsuki for you. Whoa. She seems like she has no fear. Calls everyone out. She was standing in the classroom doorway, arms folded across her chest, looking like some angry deity about to cast judgment down upon the world. And she had that deathly gleam in her eyes, the one that could fell the mightiest warrior before he even had a chance to draw his sword. Yikes. Yikes. Didn't I tell you today was spring cleaning in the student council room? It sounds like Mitsuki's the one who runs things in the student council. And I told you I can't, because I have club today. Come on, Fukuroi, back me up here. I love it. I love it. He's already just caved in. He's like, it's not worth it. I wouldn't go that route. It's easier just to give in. What? Yeah, this was definitely Hellgirl's world. All the complexion was gone from Fukuroi's face. He was a man with a demon on his back. Whip at the ready, fully prepared to bring divine punishment upon all who opposed her. He was right. It was easier just to give in. What? What? Spring cleaning does not sound like fun. This sounds like fun. Can I join you guys? I mean, like, sometimes I enjoy cleaning, and that I get this urge to, like, clean things, to organize things, just because I like having a neater workspace and living space, and it makes me feel good in that sense, but I would never say I really enjoy cleaning. Like, if everything were to 100% of the time stay neat, or auto-clean itself, or auto-organize itself in a way that was appealing to me, I would never complain. Oh, by all means, the more the merrier. Mitsuki then grabbed the nape of Kurosaki's neck and began dragging him out of the door in a decidedly painful-looking manner. I can just imagine in my head. He was like a teary-eyed chick caught in the talons of a bird of prey, struggling in vain as he was being carried off to meet his grisly end. Wait, really? You know, I'm not even in the student council. That's really funny. That's really funny. He's getting dragged into cleaning up the student council's matters, even though he's not. Is he friends with Mitsuki, I'd imagine? I just loved watching those boys interact with Hellgirl Mitsuki. I couldn't wait to see more. I didn't even care if I had to clean in order to do it. I was a volunteer after all, so I was pretty much off the hook here. I could follow them at my own pace. No dragging for me. That's a fair point. At this point, like, if you're volunteering, and as long as you are definitely helping, it's not like they can really complain. As soon as we left the classroom, though, we ran into Yuya. Or rather, I did, as in I literally ran into him. I wasn't watching where I was going and wound up slamming into him so hard that I fell over. Immediately, he reached out his hand to help me up and asked if I was alright. Now, that's a white knight if ever I've seen one. Oh, man. What a fun evening this would be. I imagined it ending with me lying in bed, dreaming of Yuya's perfect face inching ever closer to mine. But instead... Oh, boy. But instead... Huh? Huh? Yo, that music's coming back. We are definitely not at Byakudan High School now. We are definitely in Heavenly Host, and I'd imagine this is our character Toko, or Toko. What was her name? Kirisaki? Or is that Emi? Are you okay, Toko? Yeah, this looks like this would be Emi we're talking to. Emi's a new character, right? I don't recognize her, at least. Yeah. I remember... Oh, I forget, though. They were talking... I remember Mitsuki mentioning Emi, though. I remember that. It'll be alright. You'll feel better once you get it all out. That's usually actually pretty true. Whoa, tooth. And that's obviously a hand, you know, pinching a tooth. Well, the game didn't wait to put us back in Heavenly Host. I can actually appreciate that quite a bit. You know what really sucks, though? Dry heaving. You know, it's like, it feels better once it's all out, but if you're just stuck dry heaving, oh, that is not a fun experience. I ended up having that from like a mix of food poisoning and heat stroke after running a 5K. was not a pleasant experience. Was I right? I guess I feel a little better.
どうする？みんなのところに戻る？
That's good. Are you okay to head back and rejoin the others then? Oh, the others? Who all is down here? Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we're already in the gameplay. I think we skipped the intro fan service and everything segment. Like there was that, like, what, 3 or 4 chapters in a row? Whoa, this is a well-dressed corpse. It's a half-decomposed corpse. Unfortunately, it's too far gone to determine age or gender. Did the music already go away? Oh. But there's still a fully intact student ID name tag lodged between 2 bones, identifying these as the remains of a teenage girl. Komashiro Trade School, Tomomi Morinaga. Alright, noted. So I'd imagine we're supposed to pull out the map and then go back, but, you know, I'm gonna explore, of course, while I can. It's a mirror, but it's too cloudy to make out much detail. For some reason, the air around this spot feels unnaturally chilled. It would probably be best to keep your distance. I know what's gonna happen, guys. I know what we're doing. It's a mirror. Aw, man. I definitely want to, keep exploring. This is definitely... Is it already gonna be a wrong end? Even with the knob turned on at full blast, there's no water coming through these pipes anymore. Okay? Is there, can we investigate the hole in the bathroom door like we could that one time? The cell door seemed to be stuck and absolutely will not open anymore, but I was just in there. Maybe the lock somehow got jammed when I left? Or maybe Need Eye's in there. Okay, it doesn't look like there's really much left to, explore, so... I guess we'll head out, maybe to, yeah, I guess we'll go, you know, room by room. Go this way, and then the other way, and then boys' room, and, oh, everyone's waiting outside, it seems. Whoa. What's up with his hands? Yikes. So I recognize, we've seen the guy with red hair before. We definitely have, and that looks like Kizami over there. It hurts, and Katayama does not seem to be doing so hot. What happened? Ryosuke! God, no, I'll bet it hurts real bad. I've tied up your knee and thigh joints. That should help stop the bleeding. I don't know what's meant by thigh joint, but... And we've got your leg right here, so don't worry about that. He lost his leg? Yikes, yeah, you better cover that wound, you better tie off that stub, as well as you can. That's maybe why Toko was, throwing up quite a bit. We were in an old-fashioned, rundown, and probably condemned school building. None of us knew how we got here, nor even where here was. I just emerged from the girls' room with Emi after losing my lunch, where Yuya, Okawa, Katayama, and Shimada were waiting. The whole hallway was an absolute bloodbath after what had happened. What had happened? Poor Katayama walked into some kind of booby trap and half his right leg was lopped off. From the knee down. It looked excruciating. I've actually seen an amputation from the knee down before. And that is a rather gruesome scene. I can only imagine what it'd be like at the hands of, you know, a booby trap and not something like surgery too. How is somebody supposed to handle a situation like this? Why does this have to happen at all? Yikes. It hurts. The heck is wrong with the school? Why would there be traps set up in here? Where the heck even are we? Feels like somebody's screwing with us. Keep quiet. Ryosuke has been very badly injured. Just starting to yell at each other now, it seems. Yikes. The heck's your problem? You step in? It's more of like a, you want to go or something like that? Yeah, just chill, guys. Your friend's hurt. Lost his leg. Right? Just try and help him out. Like, I get it's stressful, but stop yelling at each other and trying to, I don't know, one-up each other? Like, trying to prove you're tougher or complain more than each other? Like, what's going on? Stop it, please. This is what tagging along with Mitsuki and the others got me. I thought it was going to be a laugh riot, and at first, it was great. We all went to the student council room, where we met up with Katayama, Shimada, and Emi and started cleaning and goofing around. And then when we were done, Emmy suggested we all try out this new charm she discovered on the internet. Of course, of course. She took out this simple white paper doll, and we were all kind of fascinated. So we did as we were instructed, and then suddenly everything went dark. And that's when everything went down. There was violent shaking, and then we were here, in this old schoolhouse, no explanation.
とにかく出ようよここ
We just need to get out of here.
みんなで一緒にここを出よう玄関に行こう
We need to work together and get out of this horrible place. Let's try to find an exit.
片山は
What about Katayama?
俺が背負う
I'll carry him. Yeah, Kizami seems really strong, like he can at least. Yuya was so kind. You can always count on boys in times like these. I don't know about that, nor if I'd really consider Kizami someone dependable in this case. Still, there was a potential problem with this course of action.
待って
Wait!
でも今みたいな罠とかさあったら危ないよ人を背負ってたらとっさに動けないし
Very true. That's actually a really good point. What if there are more traps? If you're carrying someone piggyback, you won't be able to react quickly enough to avoid them.
だけど
But...
だからまずは外までの道の安全を確保してから片山くんを連れに戻ってきた方がいいと思うんだ
I know, we have to. What I'm thinking is we find a way out, ensure the road between here and there is safe, then come back for Katayama. What I would actually recommend is if you're going to walk as a group, have one or two people walk in front of the main pack, and maybe have one or two people walk in back, and then have Katayama or whoever's holding Katayama in the middle, so that if there is a trap, it's likely that whoever's in front will experience it first, and if there's a trap that's approaching from, behind or something like that, the people in back will be able to encounter it first, and at least be able to react to it.
賛成だ
I'll agree to that. Shimada, you've got a very interesting look. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
お前を置いてったりしないな
Ryosuke, don't worry, we won't leave you behind. We won't, will we? Yeah, I'm not a big fan. You're gonna come back and you're not gonna find your friend. That's all I can really say for now. Okawa was in a state of absolute panic. He just kept muttering to himself at Katayama's side. The two of them had always been extremely close. It's only natural to be so worried. That was concern kind of bordered on obsession.
でもじゃあ誰が行くの通路を歩いてるだけでいきなり足が引き出される
Mm-hmm. But, who's going to go? We could lose our own legs in the blink of an eye, just walking around in here. Obviously split up. Have two of you go. Maybe have, I don't know, yeah, 2 or 3 of you go, now that I think about it.
お前今玄関行こうっつったじゃねえか行ってこいよ
You're the one who said we should find an exit in the first place, so you go! I don't like this Shimada guy at all. Seems to be barking orders at everyone, seeming all tough, but at the same time hiding behind other people. I don't like it. Shimada practically spit his answer at her. I hate people like him. Sure, he had a pretty face. That's basically all he had, though. People like him pose as models in men's journals, but they're not good for much else. Called out. Got a lot of girls, too, but I'm not one of them. I can never get past his awful attitude. It's such a huge turnoff for me when guys act that way. True that, though, right? There's so much that's just like, as soon as I know you, and if you're just an awful person, like, it doesn't even matter in the slightest how attractive you might be. There's just, like, no possible connection there. Not that I don't admire speaking with confidence and force, I try to do it myself whenever I can. But there's a difference between speaking forcefully and speaking in a way that belittles others. Shibata was basically just cold and uncaring.
私が行くよ言い出すっぺだし
I'll go. I'm the one who suggested separating, after all. Toko.
俺も行こ
Uh-oh. I'll go too. Oh no. Don't go with Kizami. No. Oh, that's a death sentence. That's a death sentence. What a difference. Like night and day. Kind, thoughtful people like him don't make flippant remarks. They just man up and get stuff done. You're with your crush. I was crushing on him harder than ever. Because now, not only did I think he was both cool and hot, I also gained a ton more respect for him. Oh man, teenage girls. Teenagers in general. There's no need for everyone to go. One more person should be plenty. Any takers? Dead silence. No volunteers, huh? Everybody just looked at one another, then looked away as if they were ashamed of themselves. What do I do, Ryosuke? You'll be lonely here all by yourself. Why don't you do something, Okawa? Stop asking, Ryosuke. He was frantically shifting his gaze from one person to another. I never seen him so on edge before. Finally, the silence was broken by a loud, shrill male voice. Definitely not whom I would have picked. Ah, darn it, fine, I'll go. You stay here. Ah, so we are Kirisaki, it seems. Are you even saying something? Are you sure it's okay? Kirisaki said she'd go, and she's a girl, so I said I'm going. You wait here, you good-for-nothing sack. You just get in the way anyway. Yikes, who invited him? Why was he spring cleaning with everyone? Doesn't sound like he'd be the guy to have around. Alright, I'll stay here with Ryosuke. Good luck. Yeah, no kidding, he already is. Come on, let's go. If we don't hurry, Katayama could be in real danger. Toko, be careful, okay? I will. Oh man. Was I scared? You bet I was scared, but in a situation like this, everybody has to work together. And as long as I had any willpower left in me, I wasn't about to give up. Plus, it didn't hurt that Yuya was with me, so I knew everything was going to turn out just fine. Or quite the contrary. Quite the contrary indeed. Alright, so we finally are able to explore. I know this has actually been relatively short of an episode, but I'm actually probably going to call it here and say that we'll look for an exit with Yuya and Shimada? Not Shimada. Oh, I forget his name already. I forget his own name already. Shimada is the character, one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite, from Bakuto Test. But, yeah, I forgot his name already. The red-haired guy that I really don't like. So, the three of us are going to explore and look for an exit in the next episode. Let me know what you guys thought at the beginning of the Tooth chapter. Admittedly, I thought it was pretty cool. I'm glad we got kind of straight to the point, back in Heavenly Host really quickly. Got a little bit of introduction. We're working with some characters that very clearly didn't get a spotlight in the first Corpse Party game. I do think I feel a little bit not very attached to these characters, so I don't feel as emotionally invested in this like final chapter that I'm anticipating to be something a bit more of a better bookmark on this game per se. So regardless, I'm hoping the game pleasantly surprises me, and I hope you guys are looking forward to that too. But until the next episode, this is Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.